and welcome to another episode of All That Film. Hello and welcome to another episode of All That Film. Today we're going to be talking video games, video game movie adaptations, just a bunch of the video game stuff. Today I'm joined by a return guest, Evan.
Yes.
And a new host, Emmett.
Hi.
God.
Hello. Why did you say host?
Emmett, what's your favorite video? You're a co-host.
I'm going to request you
Your
leave
host?
in that whole silence.
Okay, what was your question?
Why would you say that? I can't.
Hey, what's this episode
The problem is I
about?
can't cut people. It's fine.
Exactly, that's the fun part.
What? What's one of your favorite video games?
Portal 2.
Okay.
Good one. I played it too.
You?
Yeah, hey,
With me?
Yeah, hey, you should play it.
I don't know what my
No, it's
favorite
a
video
good
game.
game.
No,
Oh,
that's
right.
not what he was asking.
Well, yeah, it wasn't what he...
Yeah,
oh.
that's exactly what I was asking.
Yeah, well, I
Oh
just wanted to
no,
see if
I've
you
only
played
played Portal 1. Portal 1's solid, real fun.
Portal 2 better?
Better?
Emmett?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
probably...
think they both have a different tone, but I love them both.
Yeah, it's...
Probably because I
Portal
got them
2's
both for
longer.
All right, fellas. Today is Mother's Day, so we decided for this segment we're gonna be picking best movie moms. No.
Elastigirl.
Oh, good job, Emmett. I was gonna give more of a description. Tell us why Elastigirl is the best mom.
Because she can stretch.
Yeah, I mean...
Wait, how does that make her a
She's
good
very
mom?
flexible mother.
Oh, that's a good
That's
point.
true.
That's a good point.
That's true. What are we giving that mom?
Nine
Out of
out of
10.
10.
Out of 10.
4 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8.
9.
Okay.
She's pretty good. You see her in that movie?
She's pretty good.
Okay, what's yours?
Mine is Miss McAllister from Home Alone. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody leaves their kid back at the house when they're going on vacation. But she went back for her son through tooth and nail, did everything she could. Shout out to all the moms. What are we giving that mom, fellas?
1.
Give her a 4. She loves him.
4? I'll give her a 10.
Just saying, you shouldn't leave behind your
She's
kids.
caring.
I'd like to
She's
say
gone.
she raised a child that could live on his own at like 9.
10 out of 10.
At like 9 years old.
Exactly.
And also
I don't think
you
you
see
need
how hard
that skill at 9.
she tried so hard to get back to him.
She did.
Yeah?
Exactly. Why are you
See,
giving
she
her a
is
1?
caring.
Why are you giving her
Okay.
a 1?
She gets a 0.
I'll go to 5.
Okay, I'll
Balance
take it.
it out.
I'll take it.
I give her a 12.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Evan, what is your pick?
First one I thought of, the mother from Hereditary. Very caring. That's all I got. She's very loving. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
that's your actual pick.
Yeah. No,
She's a good mom.
No, she's not a good mom, actually, now that I think
Yeah,
about
she's
it.
not the best mom.
She's the reason her kids did bad. Anyway.
Well, I mean, we won't talk about it.
Don't let a kid go to a party like that.
Yeah, don't
Come
let
on.
your kid
How old was she?
Don't let your kid have a nut allergy.
And then
I'll say it.
if you know one kid's definitely going to a party,
Yeah.
why send
Weird
the other
mistake.
kid?
Weird mistake.
And she's very relaxed about that nut allergy.
What would
Yeah.
you rate her?
Anyway.
What would I rate her? Well, I don't know. I just feel like my mom got a 5, so maybe I should rate Evan's mom a little bit lower. I'll give her a 4.
I'm gonna give her a 3, even though it was my own
I
pick.
give her a 0 out of 10 because I don't know who you're talking about.
Fair enough. I should have picked something better.
All right, so now we're moving straight into the actual topic, which you guys want to hear. But again, shout out to all the moms.
Shout out to all the moms that saw Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. Shout out to all the moms that got dragged to the movie about a Pokemon.
What drag? There are mothers out there that like Pokemon.
I'm not saying all moms don't care about Pokemon.
I feel like there's a lot of
But
moms.
speaking of Detective Pikachu and video game
Ash
movie
has a mom,
adjacents,
Aiden.
Jesus, yes, it's Mr. Mime.
Oh,
Mr.
true.
Mime.
What are
Mr. Mom.
Oh, jeez. We have the return of a familiar segment. If you like this, you'll love this.
Oh.
And where we recommend movies that are like Detective Pikachu or that are like video games that we can recommend to people that they should go see. Does anybody
Like
have...
video games, so Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Great pick, Emmett. That's a great recommend. What, anything else to say about it?
About Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Yes.
I really like Captain America in it. Thought it
Okay.
was really good.
Oh, Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Did you like Captain Marvel in it?
Captain Marvel is in Scott Pilgrim versus
Yeah.
the World? Who
Yeah,
is she?
she's
a
girlfriend.
vegan.
She's Roxy?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
that's her name, yeah. She's the one that sings the song on stage
a whole lot
with the
younger.
vegan boyfriend.
Probably like...
No, that's not. No, Roxy is. No,
Oh, sorry,
it's
no.
Envy.
Okay, then you said
Envy.
not
We're
that
thinking
one.
Envy.
Yes,
Envy.
my bad.
Well, you said a name. We just said yes.
Envy is Captain. Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
She was really young then. She was like, what, 23 or something?
How old is she now?
She's pretty young still.
She's probably 30.
I'm not. Yeah, something like that. But she's surprisingly young.
I would like to say I don't like Captain Marvel, but we can't talk about that right now. We're too busy talking about other things. So yeah, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It gets a 7 out of 10 for having 7 evil exes.
Okay.
Seems a little bit low, though.
Okay, it gets a 12 out of 10. Are you happy now?
What's
Evan?
with the 12s?
What's with the 12s out of 10s?
You're breaking the scale.
Yeah.
Okay, can you move something along?
Video game related movie. Go.
Okay, my turn, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say Shrek 2 because it has in the trailer it has the same song.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I need a hero.
Oh, it has "I Need a Hero" in the trailer.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
trailer.
not in the movie. I was very
thought that was
yeah,
well disappointed.
Every time that happened in the Detective Pikachu trailer, I got it confused with the theme song. I thought they were doing the theme song. Like, oh, good. And then I was like, no, this is "I Need a Hero," and then I'd be really mad.
I mean, everybody loves Shrek 2. Okay. And
Okay.
if you think you don't love it, watch it again.
And you'll love it.
Yeah.
Fact.
I'm just saying, sometimes you're like, yeah, I don't remember.
Godfather 2 wishes it was Shrek 2.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, if you
Godfather
like
2.
Detective Pikachu, you'll love Godfather 2.
No, so my pick is actually going to be more along the lines of video games, not necessarily related to Detective Pikachu. This was a movie I was going to recommend, maybe turned into a video game, and I might still bring it up. But my pick is Castle in the Sky. I think just if you really like Breath of the Wild, if you like just fun adventure movies, that a lot of video games are, and a lot of some video game movies are, I think Castle in the Sky is a fun, enjoyable watch. The music's amazing. So yeah, that's my pick.
Is that the anime?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies ever. Kind of stole it from me.
Wait,
I mean, you weren't gonna say it.
I wasn't gonna say. I didn't know it counted. I don't know.
It's okay.
I mean, when I think Detective Pikachu, I don't.
You don't think Castle in the Sky? Well, you didn't see the movie.
It's true. You didn't let me.
All
shoot
right.
it.
Here's our last category before we get right on into it. This is a return of a similar segment.
So this is Discord.
wait, so that
Yeah.
follows
We'll show you it after. Don't worry.
Okay,
It's
You never
cheap.
use Discord?
I've never
Guys,
seen
this
Discord.
isn't what we need to be
Let's
talking.
just include this. What was the question again? I was confused.
I haven't started.
Okay.
Evan, Discord is the
We'll do it later.
Yeah. This is a return of a similar segment. Pitch me a movie, in that you are given a blank check and any creative options you want, and you offer whatever movie you want to make. The topic this week is pitch a movie based on a video game. So, Emmett, you are up first.
So Portal 2. I would like to make that a movie, but they call it Portal Tubular. And what happens in the movie is...
Portal 2, Electric Boogaloo?
No, that's ridiculous.
But Portal Tubular, now there's something serious.
Chell, the main character, learns a skateboard with their portals.
You'd probably have to change it, right?
Also,
Or
are
is
you
it all action
planning
all
to
the time?
have a Portal 1?
Why the heck would we make a Portal 1 movie?
Come on, Hayden. You get with the
Sorry.
program.
Great pick. Emmett's getting his blank check pretty soon.
I'm trying to think.
Any actors you'd want to be the robot, to be
The
main
robot,
person?
which one?
Oh, well,
Oh,
there's
you
only
can say
one.
bring the same
robot.
guy.
There's multiple robots.
It's a famous British comedian.
Yeah, I would like the
forgot who it
famous
was.
British comedian to come back as
Why not?
whatever.
Okay, but what do you want the plot to be? Because you can't just be
No,
solving puzzles
I'm making
for an
a
hour
joke.
and a
Can
half.
we? I was just making a joke.
What? But
I
think
mean,
it could
I think
work.
it's a good pick. I think
Portal
you
2
stole
is a
Evan's
skateboard?
pick. No, not Portal Tubular. We Portal 2 as a concept is a good mystery, sort of puzzle
Oh,
solving.
well, yeah,
game.
you haven't played it. You don't know what it's about.
I get the gist from
No,
the first.
it's different.
Okay.
You have to play. It is really different. Well,
Not that
insanely
different.
but
Still
like,
the puzzles.
the first one is sort of like creepy, especially with the music.
Yeah.
You feel the whole time you feel like you're trapped at this laboratory, and then
Yeah.
and then at the end, Lados tries to kill you. The second one,
What, spoilers?
spoilers for Portal 1 and 2, everyone. Portal 1 is like over 10 years old. Who cares?
I know, I was just kidding.
And the second one is more like it's still like kind of dark, but it's more funny. And you go to
Yeah.
different places in the facility, and you feel less trapped. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's the thing though. You need to change something for the movie. Like it'd have to be like everybody's still there. Like it's more.
I don't
This
want it
one
to be
nobody's
about-
left, but they'd probably almost have to do it about like the original thing that caused everyone to
Yeah.
get thrown off or whatever.
I'd watch that.
Like robots revolting or
Like,
something. Anyway.
there was a comic about, you know, the character Ratman is
No.
in the series.
No, I have no clue what that is.
Ratman is the guy who like puts the cake as a lie on the wall. and
Oh,
all that stuff.
okay, gotcha.
He's like, you never see him in the game.
Yeah, I don't.
But like in
I
the
think it's for
story,
the best in the game, but you could do something with the movie.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And there's like a
Yeah, I
comic
guess.
where he puts the main character, the person you
Yeah.
play, at number 1 on the testing list because he's like, this person will save us all.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff to work with, but it would have to be a major rewrite because the game's very first person, just solve puzzles.
The second one's story though is really good. It's self-contained.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't know if it'd work as
All right, let's change to something
Yeah,
else.
sorry.
Do you have a pick, Evan?
BioShock. I've never played it, but that's a great aesthetic. If you can get the right director and no matter what it's about, and just make it look cool. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I forget who it was.
Do the
but-
first one like escape the underwater world. There's there could be a villain trying to stop them, and it would just look cool. It could be like a full, pretty much action movie.
Yeah, it would look really cool. So I was surprised no one stole Fortnite the movie.
No, never. You can't even make a story about that.
You could definitely. It's called
Battle
Hunger
Royale.
Games, and it.
Well, no.
This is the one who wants to make Minecraft the movie.
I don't want them to make that. It's
Oh,
gonna be
okay,
terrible.
never mind.
I'm so on board for
It's
it.
going to be
Oh.
horrible. Have you heard this?
Oh, that's right. They are making
Yeah,
it.
they
Yes,
they,
yeah,
they
it's
announced
already-
the plot. They're like a young girl and her band of friends. It's live action, which sounds terrible. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, and they said a young girl and her band of friends go to kill
Well,
the Ender Dragon.
I think
boy.
it. I don't know. They're still working on the development. They pushed it back. Steve Carell was supposed to be Steve, and in that case, I think it would be animated.
Has
Yeah,
to
that
be.
would have made sense. It would have been really funny if it was live action.
Yeah.
The real Steve Carell.
What if they're all just wearing cube heads? Anyway.
Jeez.
I wish they got.
Wait, was
Captain-
that your...
No.
Okay.
No.
If they were gonna do a Minecraft the movie, they should have gotten like Captain Sparkles to help write the story. Because
Captain-
no,
His videos
his
are
fallen-
incredible.
Yeah, I get it, but those aren't like...
his Fallen Kingdom quadrilogy is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about
You
that
can't make that
story,
into a movie though.
True.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna stick with and I think this is a good indication of signs to come, depending on how the box office goes. I want a more like serious, not really like dark or gritty Pokemon thing, but just like I don't know, just like a Pokemon movie that's made for like teenagers and up, where it's
People
like
that saw
I think
it.
that's kind of was...
Yeah, this was a bit more. This was PG-13, wasn't it?
Yeah.
it was PG-13, but this is more about the.
What, you want a rated R?
No. I'm saying
Ryan
I want
Reynolds recut?
no. I just want like something that deals with battles. In Detective Pikachu,
Oh.
there's no battles at all. There's
Yeah, there
one.
was.
There's one.
That was that. Okay.
No spoilers.
That part.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what happens, but that battle actually I thought was pretty cool.
It was really cool. That's why I want. Like I
I
was
didn't
like,
need more than one.
this would be really cool if like they set up the
but-
training. They said I don't know.
There's a
maybe
reason
maybe
it's
it could
mostly
be
a
bad.
TV show. If you wanted
I
just
guess.
battles, it's not going to be like, okay, go to the next battle and then do that.
No, but I think you could work it a certain way. You just have to get
Epic
someone that
tournament?
has. Yeah, or something. I don't know. Maybe I should rethink my pick.
No, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
I had another one.
Grand
but we'll
Theft
just-
Auto?
I don't like. People keep saying that.
That could
I don't
be a
like
movie.
the idea of a Grand Theft Auto movie.
Yeah. And when anybody ever tries to pitch something Nintendo, I think they forget Nintendo has no story for anything.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda may be an animated
I think
series.
Breath of the Wild. You could do
It
something.
was an animated series.
Me and
A
Evan.
good
have,
one, though.
Me and Evan have gone on record.
What?
They could make a killer Super Smash Bros. Show.
Yeah.
If they put time and money into it, and the animation they did before Smash 4 was incredible. Like
They're clearly scared of... Ever since the Mario thing, I don't think they've ever lent out a property, have they?
nope.
I think
But
Mario,
they gave
maybe?
it. They gave it to Minions.
Oh, yeah.
It's a me.
Minion.
Yeah.
So
So
how
then,
Minions sound?
yeah. Then we'll move right along into the topics of video games. All right. So this week we're talking video game adaptations in movies. We'll start this out. Evan, just for people to know, he hasn't seen that many video game.
I was not told.
He was sort of last minute added to this. Me and Emmett both saw a video game adaptation this weekend. But what are the best video game adaptations to you guys into movies?
Well, considering the only other one I've seen is the Angry Birds movie, I have to go with the Angry Birds movie.
No.
What?
He didn't like Detective Pikachu.
No. I'm not saying that's better. I thought you were saying besides Detective Pikachu.
Oh.
What other ones?
No.
are? That's
No.
the only-
Pick
Just
Detective
pick
Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu, please.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't really like Detective Pikachu that much, but I will say it was better than the Angry Birds movie.
Yes.
But I still like the Angry Birds movie. I actually thought it was alright.
I'm sure it's fine.
And if this hasn't shown that I'm on here last minute, I haven't seen any video game movie, and I'll still pick Detective Pikachu.
Well, you could
which I also have
you
not
could
seen.
pick the Pokemon movie.
That's
count.
true. Does it feels like it's off the TV show, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do like those Pokemon movies, though.
Yeah, they're quite fun.
Detective Pikachu could be better, though. I haven't seen it.
I've seen
It's better than a lot of them.
Wreck-It Ralph, if we count that, but once again,
Not really
count,
sure. It's
but-
like video game adjacent.
Wait.
Wreck-It Ralph is amazing, though.
Yeah.
Just
My pick is Tron Legacy.
I remember Detective Pikachu.
another one that
was-
probably doesn't count. Wait, actually, I think it was a game.
It was a
My
game
bad.
for
Look it up.
Tron Legacy is a fun game. Daft Punk does the music. It's a whole lot
It's a
of
good game.
fun.
Wait, what
Wow, a
movie?
lot of opinions there.
Wait, what
See
movie?
it just for the Daft Punk soundtrack. Tron Legacy.
And good aesthetic.
Wait, you'd see
And
a
good
movie.
aesthetic. What is the worst video game adaptation you've seen? Emmett, you go first because you've only seen 2.
The Angry Birds movie.
Okay.
No, probably Super Mario Brothers.
Okay.
No, probably.
Go on.
The Super Mario Brothers movie. I was watching.
It was too good. He had to pick something else. He liked it too much.
Well, the thing is, I could like the Super Mario Brothers movie if it wasn't the Super Mario Brothers movie, because I like really weird, stupid stuff.
Oh,
But
okay.
the problem with
I mean,
it
I
is-
get that.
The problem is, like, it's so stupid, because, like, have you seen
Yeah.
what Bowser looks like in the movie?
Yeah,
Have you seen what
I haven't
Koopas
seen the
look
movie,
like?
but
No, Goombas.
Oh,
Koopas,
yeah.
Koopas are the turtles, and then there's the
Yeah,
reptiles things that are supposed to be Goombas. If it was a Koopa, it
Yeah.
could have maybe made
a Koopa.
could have maybe made more sense, but it was a Goomba. So Michael,
Okay,
I haven't
so-
seen any.
You don't have any picks?
I'll
Tell you what. How about this?
Wait, I got one.
Between Sonic the Hedgehog,
Oh, but I had
Monster Hunter, and Untitled Minecraft movie, which one do you think is going to be the worst?
I feel like Monster Hunter will be more boring than either of those other
isn't
two.
Monster Hunter the game where you hunt
Where you hunt
monsters?
Oh, really? You think it's that one?
No, wait, but no, isn't that a recent game?
Yeah, but the recent one was the 4th or 5th in the series.
No, okay.
Oh, jeez, they have the Metascores on this.
Yeah, they're pretty
They're
bad.
so low.
The highest is
52, and it's
no, wait,
Detective
there's one
Pikachu.
higher. Or maybe
Keep
it was
going.
wrong.
17. No, 52 is the highest. 9.
Detective Pikachu is really high.
Yeah, Oh wait, hold up. Mortal Kombat. Yeah,
Oh wait, that might be higher than Detective Pikachu.
it is higher. It's the highest.
Oh, that's
That's
bad.
the best video game adaptation. Anyway, my least favorite one. So I didn't see all of these because it just got exhausting, and I was gonna watch more, but I watched 3 this week, and they were interesting. I think people that like Warcraft will enjoy it. I guess. So I didn't really hate that one. I thought Assassin's Creed was just boring. There wasn't really much to it. However, the worst video game adaptation I've seen by far is Need for Speed. It's boring. The acting's bad. There's no, like, the sound mix is terrible because characters talk super slow. Then as soon as they go to racing, it goes for like 5 minutes, and it's just nothing that I would want to see.
Is it like the Fast and the Furious?
No, Fast and Furious is least entertaining, and I don't like those movies for a lot of reasons.
So you said you did.
What's the guy with the white
No,
helmet?
I did not. I never said that.
What's the guy with the white helmet and the chimpanzee? Did he have a video game?
Speed Racer. Oh my god, I feel
I'm
like
gonna say
dealing
Prince of
with children.
Persia because Jake Gyllenhaal is a great actor and they didn't do him right. Even though
So that's your least favorite one.
even though I don't think I've seen that one either.
Okay. Also, what
What?
percentage is this right here? This second column. Oh, it's the audience scores. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I was like, Rampage is at 73.
Nice. 77 for Warcraft.
It's probably because it had Dwayne the Rock Johnson in it. Pretty
86 for Detective Pikachu. No one likes us just reading numbers. Let's move on.
Ooh, making that money though.
So what are some of our favorite video games just in general? I'll go first. I grew up a Nintendo kid, so I've had a lot of those games. I love the entire Pokemon franchise. My favorite would either be Pokemon Silver or Pokemon Black 2. I also love Breath of the Wild. I'm trying to think of other games that I've played. Oh, I love Splatoon 2. But yeah, that's pretty much me. Those games are pretty fun.
Splatoon ripped off the block.
Oh, this is a cheaper game, but I love Hollow Knight, so that's a hard recommend for anybody that just loves Super Metroid or Celeste or any of those platformers. It's really good, a fully realized world. I don't know if I'd want a movie of that.
Of what?
Of Hollow Knight. Okay,
Yeah.
just because we're talking
It doesn't
about
really have much of a story.
doesn't translate.
Yeah.
I haven't played Shovel Knight.
Would you
Shovel
like to
Knight's
see a
good
movie,
too.
Movie about him.
Once again, not much of a story.
What like as a superhero though, where he gets his origin, he's like,
Superhero of Shovel
I
Knight?
wield this shovel after my parents got killed by shovels.
Have you played the game?
No.
That's
not
not
what
the
happened.
story.
Evan, do you have other video games you want to shout out?
Yeah, I mean, mostly Nintendo, Super Smash Bros. Obviously, and then like, I guess the only non-Nintendo I've played a lot of is Battlefront 2.
Okay. Great
Based
pick.
on movies.
Yeah.
So, similar.
Mm.
And then if we're doing movies that were once games, or that were made into games.
Oh no.
Evan loves the Ice Age game.
Look, I didn't say I loved
He
it.
said he loved it as a kid. He said it was downright impossible, but he still beat it.
I don't think I beat it,
said he
honestly.
started-
Oh, he
I
lied
beat the
to
Incredibles
us.
game.
The Incredibles game was pretty good.
There was actually a
There's
weird
a
amount
lot of
of...
Game Boy games that just were platformers and probably were all the same code.
It was weird
Stop
before...
messing with that.
It was weird before big businesses realized their properties were actually worth something. So there'd be like a Pixar game on every system that was completely different, and pretty much every movie had their video game, and they were always horrible, except Shrek 2 on GameCube.
And Ice Age.
I remember,
Ice Age, of
I
course.
remember playing Shrek 4 on the Wii.
Shrek 4?
Whoa.
On the Wii?
That's a deep pull.
That
Emmett,
sounds like a bad...
do you have any video games you want to mention
I
besides
love the Blob
Minecraft,
and
Portal
Double
2?
I loved the Blob and the Blob 2. Very good games. Way better than Splatoon.
Oh,
Vastly superior. No, not really. Splatoon's probably better. Just
You haven't played Splatoon.
I have.
you haven't played the Blob.
Yeah.
I have. I finished
played the
Blob
Blob
1.
2.
I haven't played the
There
Blob
we
2.
go.
It's not much different.
Oh, well...
I like Gary's mod, but I don't think that counts as a game.
Nah, that's
Oh, is
fine.
that, No, it's not what I'm thinking of.
What are you thinking?
I was thinking of the orange box.
That has
Super
Half-Life
Meat Boy.
2
And all the
Portal
portals.
1.
Yeah.
and Team Fortress 2.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of something else.
Okay, then we'll move right on to the next category. Games we'd like to see turned into movies or ones that have already been announced that we're excited for. Evan might be going with a Blue Furball. As he mentioned, he was pretty excited.
No.
He's nodding his
no,
head
not
no.
at all.
He's nodding his head yes.
The
Yeah,
opposite
wait,
of
that's
that.
weird.
No, that's a horrible idea.
No.
So
Like,
you-
maybe if you put it in the Sonic world and just use the exact models, but
They wouldn't do that.
No, they wouldn't. But even if they did that, I still don't think
I don't think it would be
have
that
enough to work
good.
with.
Yeah.
Well,
The thing that I keep going back to is for instance, like the thing I keep hearing about The Last of Us is what's the point of anybody who's already played that, because it's basically a movie.
Yeah.
Right. So, and then the video games that aren't like that, like they don't really have a story. So you're either gonna make something that's not story based, which isn't gonna be interesting, or you're gonna just make something that already exists.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's like I think people don't talk like a lot of people say video game movies. They're like, oh, they're easy to make. Like people think like they're a quick solution.
What about, it's not on here, but Tom Holland's
I like that.
what's
Nathan
it
Drake.
called? Yeah, Uncharted.
Uncharted. Yeah, I like that idea.
Which they tried to do with Tomb Raider.
If they just say, oh, this is going to be more of an Indiana Jones movie than anything, then that works.
Wasn't that supposed to be Tomb Raider? Then it didn't work out.
Which one?
I forgot there were multiple.
Yeah,
I don't know either of them.
I don't know. I'm not sure the background of it. Tomb Raider is just okay.
But it's the same thing as Uncharted.
The thing is with Tomb Raider, when I was watching this, I was like, this would probably be a pretty fun game, but it does not make for a good movie. So, like, the director that made it, like, he didn't mess up. Like, they told him, they were like, hey, make a movie about this. And he just didn't make it interesting.
But you can change whatever you want. Like, I don't think it's based on any
For
of
sure,
the games.
for sure. I just mean,
specifically.
I don't know, just because there was studio, I don't know, backing him down, being like, hey, we're funding this project, like, make it like Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I guess so.
I am livid
Oh.
with joy
Oh! With joy?
for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Jim Carrey. This is actually, I'm not making this up. I actually am really excited to see Jim Carrey. He looks like the only good
Wait,
part.
were you saying that you were making the first part up?
Yeah. I'm not livid filled with joy for the Sonic the Hedgehog
I'm
movie.
excited for
it
the
looks
Sonic
awful.
movie. That's why I'm excited.
There's no Knuckles, Tails, Amy.
You never know.
No,
I'm
Oh, you
calling
don't
it
wanna
now.
see what
I'm
they
calling
look
it
like.
now. They're gonna show up in the very last scene, and they're gonna be like, Sonic, we
Sonic, you
found
want the chili dog?
Oh my... Honestly, they'd look even worse, right?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Everyone keeps talking about how they're gonna make a Ugandan Knuckles joke.
Oh,
Do you think
God.
they're gonna make that joke in the movie?
Seeing a lot of the choices they've already made for the movie, they probably make a mistake like that.
I guess I didn't say mine.
First one...
I want a Studio Ghibli Breath of the Wild
Gib?
movie.
Oh,
Stop
okay, I
motion?
got you.
That sounds actually...
That's
No Castle in the Sky.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shoot, I was thinking of Leica.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah,
motion?
No, not like
That would be good too.
Oh, yeah, I
Leica.
could like to see
Leica
stop
puts-
motion.
Actually, Leica's done for. I don't know if you heard about
What?
that. But yeah,
What?
their movies just cost too much and they don't make enough money back.
I blame them because they tried to go like, oh, everybody's kind of love. What was it?
Jeez.
The Missing Link?
That was real bad. Everyone
really
immediately
bad?
forgot. No, the movie is apparently good. The problem is
apparently it's all right.
the trailers were abysmal.
Terrible.
There was just nothing.
It just looked boring. I just...
Also, in a world where we literally just had Smallfoot, and I feel like 3 of those types of movies, like... Alright, so last category, a movie we'd like to see turned into a video game. What do you guys have? I was going to pick Blade Runner 2049, but there's a game that's coming out soon for the PlayStation. I forget what it's
PC.
called. Oh, okay, for the PC. I don't know what it's called, but it looks great, and it looks exactly like that. So, there's really no point if there's
Shoot, what is that?
already one based on it.
Do you know what movie I'd like to see turned into a video game?
What?
Go for it. That's the segment.
Ready Player One.
Oh.
Honestly,
Maybe.
sure.
Big VR world.
But I'd rather it be based on the book than the movie.
Or an even better version of that, Spy Kids 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's not a bad
Would it be VR?
I don't know.
3D?
Well,
it
in the
could be.
movie, you literally just go inside the game.
Yeah, true.
Like your mind goes inside the game. That'd be crazy. It's like they had the Matrix in Spy Kids 3. Actually, Spy Kids just like not like the third one specifically, just Spy Kids in general. That'd be an interesting game. Where you're a kid as a spy.
Nah, I don't know about the first 2. The 3, the connection
I
works
just
because
rewatched
of the
the
video
second
game.
one. Second one's pretty solid.
Really?
I like the part
Is
where
it? Okay,
I
give
like-
the thumbs up.
5 out of 10.
I like
Oh, okay.
I like the part where the guy is like, "Do you think God hides in heaven because he too feels?"
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, I love him.
God.
I rewatched it yesterday. Pretty solid movie.
I think for a sequel to that Spider-Man game, bring in the Spider-Verse. Kind of like the
Oh
movie.
yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Because I know they have Miles, but they don't really have... It's like they have all the suits, but they don't have other Spider people.
Yeah, so they
Wait,
can do
isn't
Spider-Verse.
that one they only have Miles Morales for a little bit, or does he?
He comes in at the end. I haven't
Okay.
played the game, but it looks great.
That's
I
what
just need a
annoys me.
PS4.
Maybe this is dumb for me, but every single time that I see Miles Morales or Spider-Man product, I'm like, "Into the Spider-Verse." It's like, this isn't Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Just Peter Parker and Miles Morales. That's all you get.
Yeah, apparently I heard a couple things where, like, people don't actually like the comic version of Miles Morales, but he's really good in the movie and in the game, apparently, so now people like him again.
Oh, so they transformed into something good.
Yeah, apparently he just didn't have a ton of depth in the comics.
just thought it was
I don't know
really-
anything about the
I
comics,
just
though.
thought it was really fascinating that he was created so recently.
Yeah, he's...
He was made in like 2011 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
That recent? That true?
It might be 2009.
I was looking through Disney movies, actually, that would be... Because it's teeming for potential for them to come up with a good game. Like an actual good game. And I'm sure there's like
Hey, there's already a Finding Nemo game.
one made... I'm sure there's some that are made for
What
the
about
Wii.
Finding Dory?
But there's not like
Ooh.
great well-made games. I think Zootopia would actually make for a really fun game.
Oh yeah, you get to solve like.
All these mysteries.
Crimes?
Yeah.
Has there been a great solving crimes game?
You ever played Sims?
Detective
Agents?
Pikachu.
Sims Agents?
Jeez, Emmett.
My Sims Agents.
I've never heard of that.
It's a good game. There's a part where you go to a snowy place and you have to investigate a Yeti.
Oh, wow. This sounds pretty good.
Oh, yeah. After this, you just have to recommend
Pacific
stuff.
Rim. Like, remember that Rampage game we used to play? The 3D one?
Oh, yeah. It would be real weird if they made a Rampage movie. Oh, wait.
Oh,
They did. It's bad.
Hey, what was that? They should make a movie on Billy. Remember that game, Evan?
yeah. I can never find it. Did you guys steal it?
No,
No.
I remember you came here to our house one time.
Yeah.
And you were like, Billy! And I was
Oh,
like,
and it didn't work,
I was like,
did
what the
it?
heck is Billy? And you're like, so, bear with me here. You were like,
Very
so is this
creepy.
kid Billy? And he gets chased by fruit or something. And I was like,
Yeah,
what?
that's the whole game.
And we're going to put it in. And then we turn the computer on, the screen went black, and you went, Billy?
Very sad. I remember it being amazing. Probably not at all.
I have my pick. So this is a movie that I think could actually very heavily benefit from being turned into a video game.
Okay.
I'm going to go Valerian. Because I think that
Oh.
movie, it has characters that don't really have personalities. And I think a lot of video games have that. And it's because of the medium, it's okay. But I think this cool, like, space adventure type thing, if done well, could be really fun.
What kind of game would it be? Like, what
Like
are you
space
doing?
space exploration. Basically, not traveling through space. You just stop on different planets and then have a mission for you to do. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but it's like,
Okay, so like there's one part where they're going through like a space mall
yeah,
and they're looking for a particular part. So that could be a whole like 2 hours.
point and click adventure.
No, not point and click. Jeez. No, just like a 3D world that you can explore. It would be really fun.
It could work.
Yeah, that's my pick. So Evan left the room because he hasn't seen Detective Pikachu,
He's
but
a weenie.
yeah, he's a big old weenie. But we're here, me and Emmett, talking Detective Pikachu. We saw it Friday night. It was a decently packed theater for Friday at 10 p.m. I thought the movie was pretty good. We can talk a little bit non-spoiler stuff, just, a review for the people. And then we'll get into a little bit of spoilers, so we'll make sure to throw a spoiler warning, and we'll put the timestamps below for you guys to skip around to the recommends if you want to hear that. Emmett, what do you think of the movie?
It's alright, I guess.
What do you mean, all right, I guess?
Well, I can't really say it without spoiling.
Well, just say like what were things you dug about it?
What I didn't like?
No, what are things you liked about it? Like
I thought you said Doug. I didn't know what that meant.
like you enjoyed.
There was a lot of good fight scenes, I guess, and the acting was actually pretty good.
I thought the acting was solid in moments. Some people were meh. I think can't really get into like who's who, but the main CEO I thought was he's okay. I thought the biggest plus about this movie was the Pokemon models. I thought they were done great. I could actually believe, a live action Pokemon movie to be made now. I know obviously this is a live action Pokemon movie, but it's a Detective Pikachu movie first and foremost. Whereas you could definitely go into a more fully realized world, because I think in the first act, so I mentioned this in my review, the first act's like very, very full of character models, all these Pokemon doing different things. And then in the second act, it sort of strays away from that, and there's more detectiving, which isn't bad. I just mean you don't see as much of what feels like a full world.
I thought the CGI looked bad.
Really?
Yeah, I was not a huge fan of it.
I really enjoyed it. Especially like Pikachu's model. I thought was great. I thought it looked like
great.
it. I thought
Pikachu's
it looked
really great.
like it got combined with puppets or so. They did something.
The parts where they picked him up, I thought looked pretty good.
And the parts where he's wet.
Yeah, he
looked
real.
incredible.
But I think they spent the most on Pikachu, because you see him most of the movie.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think there were any. I wasn't a big fan of Gyarados' model.
Who's Gyarados?
That you mentioned Gyarados earlier. The one you liked.
Is
He's
that
the
the big
evolution of
one?
Magikarp.
Yeah, I liked. He was awesome. Loved him.
He's not that big.
What?
He's not that big in real life.
Yes, he is. He's
No,
enormous.
he's not.
Yeah,
he's
he
not
is.
that big.
Yes, he
Anyway,
is.
that's basically all we have to say. I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you like Pokemon, I think you should check it out. Emmett wasn't too hot on it, but would you still recommend it to people?
No.
Jeez. Okay, so I guess we're moving right into spoilers. Spoilers for Detective Pikachu.
Well,
What do you want to say?
so Pikachu is Deadpool. No. Okay, so the big. I'm gonna talk about the thing that I actually liked about it.
Okay.
I actually really liked the battle scene where they were like fighting.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, with like the cage and like all the people cheering. I could believe this was the Pokemon battle was real.
Yeah.
'Cause the thing is with like in the games, you got like the fake background where you're standing on two different planes of existence and you're throwing moves. And the moves just you bounce at them.
Yeah.
Like because that's just. I'm not gonna say it's lazy, but it's like.
It's not lazy. It's just a different. It's just a
It's
different
just how the
way.
game
Yeah,
works.
it's how the game works.
And in the show, I never really took it seriously because the way like the show's animated, I don't really.
Yeah,
take it
and
seriously.
it's sort of.
But
more
this,
kiddie.
it made it seem so real, especially with people like singing to it. I could see it as like animal fights,
Yeah.
um, which makes it kind of dark.
Yeah.
But
That's what I mean when I say I can believe that they can create like if I would have seen a Pokemon live action movie, I would have grouped it in the Sonic the Hedgehog, Untitled Minecraft movie. I would have grouped it in that group. Like, oh, I'm worried for this, but I like the idea of
Untitled
this,
Minecraft.
type of project in the future, and I'm really interested. I will say I think Emmett disagrees with me on this. So I thought I knew who the villain was at first because you see him. And it's like, oh, billionaire who like made his way and like wants peace. He's for sure going to be evil. But then I was like, okay, well maybe the sun's evil. And then if you know anything about Pokemon, anybody who has an Arceus statue in the back, for sure a villain. So
Why?
because that's like, I don't know, it just felt creepy because he's like the god of all Pokemon, and he was like right in the middle, and the two Pokemon besides are Palkia and Dialga, and they do time and space, and I don't know, it just looked like he was a cult leader or something. So I was for sure like, oh, this guy's evil. I like the inclusion of Mewtwo. I thought the trailers, in my opinion, because this is one of the few trailers I actually saw for a movie I wanted to see. I think they made a mistake here by showing Mewtwo in the trailer. But now looking at it, Mewtwo's at the very beginning. So I think it was a good thing to get people ready for that introduction, you know what I mean?
What I didn't like was we never got to see Mew.
Yeah, there were hands. I would have liked a little bit, just
People
something.
that don't know the games don't know who Mewtwo is. You don't understand.
Well, they show Mew at the beginning in a newspaper article, like the remains
Yeah, but you don't
of
see
Mew.
the real Mew.
So I was a little confused. I also thought there's this R substance, and I thought that was going to be related to Team Rocket.
I was sitting in the theater, and I'm like, they were like, it's got an R in it, and I was like, okay, and they're like, oh, I'm like, what?
Because I thought it was Team
and then
Rocket.
I turned to you and I said, all it is an R, and then I was like, oh, Team Rocket, and then it wasn't Team Rocket, so you got me hyped for nothing.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I like the scene where the Bulbasaurs take Pikachu and they revive him. There's a lot of just really great scenes, I think. I mean, the movie's not perfect. I think as soon as someone says Mewtwo can switch bodies, then you sort of know where they're going with the Pikachu arc. And it doesn't really make sense that a son that knew his father up until he was like 11 wouldn't recognize his voice. But overall, I still think it's a fun movie. That's about the end of my review.
Well, I wasn't done talking about the Pokemon fights.
Okay.
Seeing Gengar, Gengar's the one that was
I thought
fighting
Gengar looked weird.
I thought Gengar looked cool because they went with a different direction with them flying around the room against a Blastoise. Because that's one thing I've always never liked is I'm like, with different sized Pokemon, I always like, the big one would always win. Like, how would they fight? But this one, the Gengar, is this big, like he's tiny, and the Bulbasaur is huge. Gengar flies around.
Blastoise.
Wait, what did I say?
You said Bulbasaur.
My bad. Blastoise. I'm so sorry. When the way he fought Blastoise, it made it believable that different sides.
They could fight each other and it would be an even fight.
And then also the part where he's fighting Charizard to help Pikachu, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
But the girl in this movie, I thought she was terrible.
I thought she wasn't very good.
One thing I really didn't like is whenever they were getting information from their office, they acted like they already had built this.
That's what I mean. You don't have to do this weird romance thing in a Detective Pikachu movie. Like this movie's already it has enough. You don't need to add like this extra element to it. I don't know, because I don't know. That was a little bit weird to me. Especially the other one was I just don't think you have to do the whole Mewtwo arc with the villain. I don't know. That didn't seem like the best.
There was the part where they had Ditto, which was pretty gross.
That was kind of cool. That was a good use of Ditto.
What is it? There was this YouTuber who made a video where he has Ditto, and he made that exact face with the tiny little black eyes.
Yeah.
And so I just thought it was weird. They did no. I know you're like, well, that's always what Ditto does, but I don't know. It looked exactly the same, and it was weird to me.
Do you have anything else? Because that's about the end of our review.
Well. I thought, okay, whatever. All right, see ya.
No, you can add other stuff.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I really liked the Ninja Frogs. I forget what they're called.
Greninja.
They were pretty cool. I thought Torterras were kind of weird.
I thought what I didn't like was and that took a large part of that was like 10 minutes.
What I really didn't like about it was in the trailers they showed the Earth flying up. Like,
I thought it was an earthquake.
Mew's gonna go crazy. I thought he was gonna be lifted in the earth.
Pokemon was gonna do an earthquake move,
something like that. But then it was just, these are just giant
Torterras.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense. Like, they don't bring it back up. I don't know. This movie needs to be reworked, but like for a Pokemon movie, I think this works for me. It's fun. The characters, again, the character models are incredible. Emmett didn't really like them, so that's probably why I didn't enjoy the movie.
I liked Gyarados.
Yeah.
Thought he looked cool.
Yeah, Gyarados is cool.
The only one that was
Emmett.
cool.
I thought Charizard's design was really cool.
Okay, I like Charizard,
and
but I also didn't like it
and...
because the scales looked like he was made of cobblestone.
Okay. Back to Minecraft.
What?
So that's our review. Thanks for checking this out. And then we're going to go to recommends for the week. So we're going to move right into recommends. Evan, what's a recommend of anything you've seen, watched, listened to, or consumed this week?
2 shows that recently came out on Netflix. Both really good. Toucan Birdie, which is by similar people who made BoJack Horseman. So if you like BoJack Horseman, I'm fairly certain you'll like this show. It's not It's not quite as good, but it's much more silly. The world is much more different. They have a train that's just a snake for some reason. Like, stuff like that. But it does still have some of the serious stuff, and I don't know. It's more feminine. The two characters are female, so it goes more into that sort of stuff. But I think you'll like it if you like BoJack Horseman.
Interesting.
And then Dead to Me, it's the, I forgot her name, the girl from Anchorman. I don't know, but two great lead actresses and the guy from Sonic the Hedgehog movie, James Marsden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's great in it. I don't know why he's doing Sonic the Hedgehog and Hop. Anyway, but it's kind of a dark comedy, and it has a really compelling story. It's kind of interesting how fast they get, like, storytelling twists and turns in. Like, even in the first episode, there's, like, 3 points where I was just kind of surprised by the way the story went. And it's just really good. I think if you like that acting, you need some comedy. It's a really well-told drama comedy story.
It's like the first thing I could think of this is like the only movie that after I was like, that was incredible, was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. That was one of the first times I was ever like, that's one of the best movies I've ever seen of all time.
Not the first one.
I love the first one, but the thing is, the first one I didn't go out saying, that was amazing. The second one was the one where I walked out saying, that was one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Huh.
Interesting.
Better than the second. That's interesting.
I see a lot of people debating about it. People are telling me, it's not as good as the first one.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
it's the
close.
first one, but
Stick
I like
to your guns.
I prefer the second one.
No, I get it.
I'll actually go just double dip from what I said earlier. I'll recommend the game Hollow Knight. It's lots of fun. Just if you like that type of game and haven't gotten into
what type
it.
of game it is.
It's like a Metroidvania platformer type thing. You just explore the world. You get powers along the way. There's a lot of interesting mystery to it without like exploring the lore to the point. I don't know. There's a lot of like show or don't tell and just like throw little hints at what's going on. And to this point, because I played up basically to the end of the game, I think, and I still don't think they give you all the answers. And I like that about a game in particular. I also think Golf Story is a pretty fun game. If you want to check that out, it's just nice, breezy. Just throw it on and play some golf. I know it sounds dumb, but it's really enjoyable.
Like Wii Sports Resort?
Yeah, like Wii Sports Resort.
If they made a mini golf one, I'd play it.
Dude, they should make Wii Sports Resort a movie.